China and Europe trade well over €1 billion every day, according to EC statistics. Haitong Bank, the product of the acquisition of Portugal's BESI by China's Haitong Securities, offers Europe and China a platform for even greater trade and investment. The bank's CEO, José Maria Ricciardi, joins me now. José, let's start with the toughest question. Trust, because there is this long-standing historical mistrust of China because of government intervention, issues with intellectual property rights. So how would you describe Europe's relationship with China today?
In the past we could understand that, but China has made an enormous effort to become a much better regulated economy and is making an enormous fight against corruption. A lack of transparency, certain opacity. This is no more the reality.
Haitong has created the new China Index. Tell me about this. Why have you created it and what does it track?
It's a very good indicator for the Western investors to see exactly the sectors and the activities where they can invest in China. The Chinese economy changed from this traditional heavy manufacturing industry with pollution for a service and technological economy. And this China Index, it looks to reflect the new reality of the Chinese economy, namely the consumer spending, travel volumes, online and mobile usage, shadow banking. All these type of new realities becoming more and more important in their economy and are sustaining a certain level of growth. Giving you an example, in 2015, the country that was more important in luxury consuming goods was China. And this shows that the main brands of the Western world have understood this changement on the behavior of the Chinese consumers, and they have invested in a very considerable way on their economy. So we really think and believe that this index is going to be an enormous opportunity for all investors to see how the growth is going to go on such an important economy in a very, very fast pace.
And money is moving the other way as well. China is investing all over the world. Last year it invested €21 billion into Europe. What kind of sectors is China exploring?
But they are exploring many sectors that are related to technology issues, also in the food sector, because for them it's very important to enhance their food production. They are also investing in the financial sector, presence in the financial sector in the Western world, to assist their investments of their companies in the Western world. Fintech is going to be very important for them with such a bigger population to use everything that is related to this new online, new electronic world of finance.
And how does Haitong Bank fit into this as a platform of trade between the two regions?
Haitong Group is the second largest investment bank in China, and it's the leading investment bank in Hong Kong and has a growing presence in what we normally call the Southeast Asia, so in Singapore, in Tokyo and other places. But they want to become a global bank, to assist and to advise their clients. And so for Haitong Bank, this is a huge opportunity to be as one of the first movers, one of the players on this movement. Not only on, if I may say, on the M&A traditional activities, but also on capital markets, from DCM to ECM activities. And even later on for FICC and cash equity activities in Europe and also in the United States, and also, as I said, in some very important emerging markets, but also the other way around, our Western clients.
Finally, what advice would you give to European investors looking to explore China and vice versa?
Europe is the most important trading partner of China. They have established a strategy that says one belt, one road. They want to become closer to Europe. Europe lacks capital. Europe lacks long-term finance for infrastructure investments. If we are clever in the way that we deal with them, that we overcome our culture differences in a pragmatic way for Europe, this is going to be very important. And I hope that Haitong Bank will also be a part of this new enormous cross-border flow of deals between the main economy in the East and the most important economic bloc of the world, which is the European one.
José, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching. You can find out more about Haitong Bank at worldfinance.com. And please subscribe for more stories from the financial industry, as well as all the latest insights from World Finance.